Hi, I'm Ariqah, and this is my persuasive speech about fast fashion and thrifting. While many large companies have prospered in recent years and the world has turned into a consumer society, the demand for production has caused an immense amount of pollution into the world and mistreatment of workers. Companies have outsourced their factories and have caused a larger quantity in a short amount of time. These companies are using unethical waste production to provide for their customers. However, according to Rising 2019, shopping at thrift stores is a better alternative to consumerism and is much more eco-friendly. Today, I'll be going over what fast fashion is, its effect on the environment and labor workers, and what we can do to combat this type of consumerism, and how to be much more eco-friendly. So, what is fast fashion? Fast fashion is an accelerant of traditional business, and it encourages people to buy more at a lower price to increase the demand for more styles. It has a growing demand for clothing. There's also more seasons per year, increasing the production of clothing for low prices. Garments are made cheaply and reduce the quality of the product. Trends are changing much more quickly as well, making people buy more. There is a mass production of disposable clothing because of the cheap quality. According to Vox 2020, H&M and Zara are the largest retailers in the world. Fast fashion has grown through globalization, and influence culture has created a fast fashion brand for online retailers, while 700 shoppers between the ages of 18 and 37 prioritize the purchase of sustainability. Let's discuss fast fashion effect on the environment and labor workers. As reported by LA Times, there was a collapse in 2013 in Bangladesh of the run of a plastic factory that killed 1,100 people and 2,500 people. The immigrant workers in LA are also the victims of wage theft and exploitation, similar to those in China and Vietnam. The fashion industry produces 10% of carbon emissions, and they are the second largest consumer of the world's water supply. Also, the clothing has polluted the ocean with microplastics, and producing polyester release 2 to 3 times more emissions, and polyester doesn't break down in the sea too. So the fashion industry was responsible for 1,713 million tons of carbon emissions, and by 2030 the emissions are expected to grow by 63%. So how can we combat fast fashion and consumerism? Thrifting can help clothes to be reduced from the waste cycle. It also reduces the fabrics in the landfill and decreases the number of microplastics in the water. According to new YouGov research, 1 in 6 Indonesian millennials keep their clothes for under a year before throwing them away. That adds up to a lot of pounds of clothing going right into the mountain landfills. Thrifting also applies to reduce, reuse, and recycle principle. By choosing pre-loved items over newly produced pieces, you are shrinking your carbon footprint. You are limiting the number of natural resources it takes to create new fabric, make the clothing, and ship it to hundreds or thousands of miles to the store. Giving a used item new life rescues it from those a lot of pounds going to the landfill by keeping it in circulation. Now, there are online thrifting platforms such as OLX and Carousel, which make secondhand shopping easier for many people. So instead of going out and thrifting, you can search for specific items that you like. Thrifting gives you a chance to look in and find something that might suit you. Fast fashion is a result of the high consumerism, and because of this, fast fashion has had negative impacts on our world. By shopping at thrift stores, we can help combat this type of consumerism and be much more eco-friendly. Thank you.